What's up, everyone? It's Mr. Boosted Evo 8 here today, and today I am partnered up with Antigravity batteries to add to the electronic upgrades on the Evo 8 for this race season. We went with the H8 group style battery, so a little bit bigger. It's 12.5 by 7.5 by 7.5 tall, roughly in that diameter. I'm not running a stock battery size box. It's called custom made, battery located to the trunk. And I wanted a little more juice and just more capacity. So, like I said, we're partnered up with them, and it's awesome to have them on the team. I got, as of right now, 13 total races I plan to race in this year. So a lot of my videos are actually going to be more of me racing than me actually installing parts and doing reviews. But I feel like this is well worth it. Besides this battery, I have a new high amp, 200 amp alternator coming from Brandx out of Ohio. So that's gonna be awesome. Probably another 2 weeks till I get that. And also my brake calipers I'm rebuilding for another video. Those will be back probably shortly next week. And this video is probably 2 weeks after that. Because every video I'm doing is about a week or two difference. So let's dig into this and let's get started. By the way, these batteries are fully lithium. They're intelligent restart batteries, which is one of the biggest reasons why I want them. Not just because of the name. The name, I mean, they're amazing. I actually heard about them through a group of friends of mine who have been running these batteries for years, and they couldn't say anything but good things about them. So I had to have them. So without the partnership, I definitely would have went all in on this battery. They have this restart technology where you come, if you depend on what kind of battery you buy, it's either a push button on the battery itself or you get a key fob, just like a fob for your car. You get in your car, you press the key fob, give it like a second or two, it's ready to rock and roll, and it puts it in restart mode, which doubles the amps basically to start your car up. There's a more technical way of saying that, but that's just a basic, short, simple way of saying it. Instructions, warnings, make sure you read those. Can't hurt to do that. Also, this battery is like less than 20 pounds. I think it's like 19.2 or 19.5 pounds, so it's incredibly fucking light compared to my Optima that I had for a couple years. That was very heavy. That's the box. You want to see that? Restart. All right. Here are the fancy key fobs. It comes with 2 key fobs, I'm pretty sure. Looks just like that. So, without moving the camera, I'm going to just position you to see this. Yellow warning label, positive, negative, blue, yellow, blue, red. This is your button. It can connect your phone through Bluetooth technology, and like I said, it's intelligent, smart, so you can monitor your entire battery from your fucking phone through Bluetooth. Absolutely amazing. Also has status lights on here as well. That does the exact same thing for you. Besides the key fob, I can also do jump start on here as well. And I can do start stop, which is basically if your car is known for a draw, or having a drawing issue where it's killing your batteries, if you get this battery, the battery should automatically detect that and turn itself off. That way it's not killing your battery's level and not killing your battery itself long term. You can manually do it by pressing this button. So super simple, super easy. Can't really complain with that. Please ensure you follow all this before using the battery. Fully charged battery, make sure it's an optimal temperature before installation. Do not start when it's frozen, blah, blah, blah. It's a life PO for lithium battery, charges at 12.8 to 13.2 volts, can't talk today. Do not use lead or acid chargers. Very specifically, do not use those. It's not meant for that. They have their own chargers, use those. If you're gonna spend the money on one of these batteries, might as well spend the right amount of money for a charger, proper charger. So, don't cheap out. Especially when you're spending almost $1,000. On average, it has 2 more lifetimes in a life cycle than a lead acid battery. Low self-discharge, which is awesome. 70% weight savings, which, I mean, you can already tell it's pretty fucking light. Less than 20 pounds. Eco-friendly the way they create it, and then also the restart technology is amazing. They are assembled in China. It's a US-based company from what I'm aware of. I think this one alone, this is a 40 amp hour, which is pretty fucking good. They have a 20 or 30, a 40, and then a 60. This is either a 40 or 60, I can't remember. Either way, I showed either 40 or 60. Just for the capacity reasons. You can treat it more like a street car, not just a race car, even though it's mainly just a race car. But yeah, let's get from this to in there. All right, everyone, so I'm going to do a first start with the old battery, which has been off a charger for multiple days now. Battery's been in my car for about 5 years, and it's on its last leg. I also need a new alternator because it is not charging currently. So when you see that, don't mind that. All right, next part of the video, I'll give it a few hours and we'll start again with the new battery in. All right, let's get this Optima removed. Let's get this installed. But for today, for testing purposes / the video purposes, we're gonna be just putting this on top of this box and doing our start that way to show you guys the start with the new battery. This box is about 1 inch short, so we cannot put inside there, sadly. I do have a new one being made right now. Be about 2 weeks till I get that, and then it's gonna be the same concept, just longer. So let's do that. Press the button on top. All right, let's go start this car up.